kind of turn this turn the left. So.
This is what's called a puffin.
Oh,
You want to see a puffin every day? Making such a coy face. It's really weird. Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
I'm in love.
Yeah, you did let your rights kiss them.
So like I said, these guys are hand raised. They're pretty easy to hand raise compared to most birds. Well, normally we go home and we take this little brooder home with us. When it comes to feeding them, they're real easy to take care of. Normally most birds, they regurgitate their food, digest it partially, and then they regurgitate it back to their chick. With these guys, they eat their fish whole. Usually by about day 2 or day 3, they'll start eating after they've hatched out. And then what they'll do is the parents will go out and collect the fish in their mouth, gather as much as they can. You can kind of see it hangs down on both sides of the mouth. They fly back with that to their burrow, and then they go inside the burrow, and the chick will walk up to them and probably vocalize a little bit and either pull the fish out of the parent's mouth, or as the parent drops it on the ground, they'll just pick it up and eat it. So with these guys, what we'll normally do is we have a little bit of water. We'll cut the fish up in a little bit smaller pieces so it's a little easier to handle. And we dip it in the water and hand it to them, and they'll eat it from that way. Then after a couple of days, they'll pick it up on their own. They'll just pick it up off the ground. So they're really easy to take care of. Penguins, on the other hand, we have to make a formula for them. We'll basically blend up some krill, fish fillets, water, vitamins, and things like that. And then put it into a nice slurry or a smoothie, a fish smoothie, which is kind of disgusting. And then we use a tube and feed them that way. But these guys, like I said, are really easy to take care of. All we have to do is keep them a little bit warm and keep them a little bit hydrated. Usually we'll use a sponge that's wet or a towel that's wet. So as it evaporates, it creates a little bit of humidity so they don't dry out too much in there. And then they'll grow real fast. We only take them home for about 2 weeks. And they'll do that too, like most animals. But we'll take them home for about 2 weeks, and then by that point, they need to be in a cooler climate. Usually by the end of the 2 weeks, we have ice packs we'll put in with them, and they'll stand on that if they get a little too hot. But usually they have a lot of down that keeps them nice and warm. So the parents don't really even have to sit on them during the time that they're raising them. Usually they're underground in their burrows, and they'll stay in there while the parents can go out and collect the fish. All right, any other questions? Not very talkative. All right, so we'll go ahead and step back out into the hallway. I'll go ahead and get the door for you. And if you have any questions, last chance.
1 second.
So you're already saying bye. Bye. Yeah, you're welcome, guys.